All right, so let's go ahead and go through the lower leg muscles. One of the biggest muscles that you're going to find down here is this guy, this one here. That is our gastrocnemius, or gastrocnemius. So this one here labeled 1 is our gastrocnemius. We're going based off of this image here. So again, gastrocnemicus, the medial head right there. Moving in from there, the next muscle in, what you're looking at is the backside of the soleus. You'll see that better from the lateral view. But peeking through there, you can see the edge of it. And so that one is this pin number 2 way down there. Let's move on to what I have labeled as number 3. What we have is the tibia right here. And on the side of it, you are going to have the flexor digitorum longus coming down right here. Now, over the top of the digitorum, the flexor digitorum longus is this muscle that kind of wraps around. That's your popliteus muscle. And as we move into the center here, on the other side of the popliteus, again, we're kind of looking super deep into there. You're going to see the edge of the soleus back in there. Okay, so number 2 here is number 2 is our plantaris, the soleus. This is our flexor digitorum longus. This one over the top is our popliteus. And as you turn it around, you're on the anterior side. This is your tibialis anterior because it's sitting over the top of your tibia and it's the most anterior muscle. Sound good? Okay, go ahead and we're done. So this is just the other side of the same coin. Let's start from the tibialis anterior, which I don't have labeled on this. Again, it's sitting over the tibia. It's the most anterior muscle. You do kind of have to go underneath that muscle a little bit to pop this one out. That is your extensor digitorum longum. Okay, so it extends the toes. Let's move to the next one. This is your peroneus group. You don't need to identify the 3 muscles that make it up. Just know that that is there and it's a group of 3 muscles. Moving to the next one, here's that soleus that I said we were looking at. It was kind of deep from the other side. So that's our soleus. And then coming back around to number 10, which is our gastrocnemicus. There we go. So there is this really thin layer here on the outside, and it kind of comes down and around and tapers in. So you're going to pull that off, or you're going to pull it out. That is your external oblique. It should be the most external layer. Moving in, there is a really thin layer that kind of comes around. I've cut through it and you kind of have to separate it out. It is a super thin layer. It's a little hard to see. I can come around and assist you a little bit, but you do have to sort of fillet it open and peel it away. That one is our transverse abdominis, and that has to do with the way the grain of that muscle is running. Then we have, this one in here, number 13, that's our internal oblique, running in sort of the same direction as our external one. And right in the middle, it's a little hard to see on this guy, but the grain is running along the parallel of the medial line. So that one is our rectus abdominis. So those are the 4 you need to identify.